everybody, it's Terra Puppy or Adra here, back with another episode of WoW Spooktober with Annie. Um, we missed 2 days. Annie was not feeling well. She is still kind of not feeling well, but we will do our best.
Okay, where are we going first of all? We can talk about this on the way.
We're heading towards the necropolis.
I forgot I can't fly.
Yes. Though, before that, you want to see my new mountains.
Wow.
This is one of them.
Flappy.
Yeah, this is from the achievement. This one I actually used my allowance for because it was on the Blizzard shop.
Ooh, pretty.
This is another one, which was more for profession purposes because it allows you to do herbalism without having to dismount.
Oh, that's nice.
And then the ones I'm really happy about, the Warlock mounts, which that's the main one. Second one is this one. And as you can probably guess, my personal favorite.
Oh, wow.
And then this guy, which you will be riding.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Anyways, back to the original topic.
Yes, okay. We are finding the Bloodseeker guy.
No, the other one.
Oh. Speaking with the guy.
Yes.
In the courtyard.
Neat.
Draw the ritual circle. Okay. I have had a migraine for the past 2 days, which I don't get often. I would say once every couple of months. But that is plenty. Yeah. And probably a combination of things. But yeah, for me, definitely when I have a migraine, looking at screens is really hard. And I also get really, I feel like all my senses, which are already very sensitive, I get on, super high alert to migraine. Oh, I fell.
Oh, no.
Adria, I fell.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, okay. So, I'm still kind of coming off of that. So if I'm more spacey and disoriented... Oh, I leveled up. And distractible than usual, which is already pretty high levels of all three of those things, that would be why. I was writing a discussion post for one of my classes, and I had to do a little heads up. I was like, for anyone reading this who may or may not be confused, I'm coming off of a migraine, and I'm trying my best. Because it's just like a true migraine for me always has some cognitive dysfunction coming with it.
Like a variation of aphasia or something, or?
Yeah, something like that. My mom tends to get really bad, vision spots. Whereas I will just not be able to form a complete sentence. I tend to have more, just cognitive sad face, as I call it. Yes, but I'm doing this without game sound, because that is the level I am at.
Yes.
But I was able to do... Yesterday I wasn't able to do anything. I had to just close the blinds, and I couldn't really focus on very much, so I just like read a children's book all day. One of the books from the Chronicles of Narnia, which I had yet to read. Because they also have really big font, so I could like look at my eyes, could focus on it, which I was very happy about because I couldn't really watch YouTube and I couldn't really focus on an audiobook either. And so I just needed something that was like really easy to understand. But was also like kind of new and interesting. Anyways, because my attention span was all over the place.
Well, the Chronicles of Narnia would definitely be a good place to go to that.
Yeah, I just read the 6th book out of 7. And so now I can...
There are 7 of those?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're all really short. They're all like under 300 pages.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I think the entire series is something like 1,300 pages or something, which is really short.
Yeah.
And I would say the 6th one, I'm reading them in the order, that's not the publication order, but it is the order that C.S. Lewis wanted them to be read in. So my books are ordered this way, on like say 1 through 7 on them, but which is not the same as their publication order, which can be a bit confusing.
So it's a Star Wars scenario.
It's a bit of a Star Wars scenario. There's some that are like, the timeline makes more sense the way that he laid them out rather than the order they were written. So yeah, I was reading the 6th one, which was called The Silver Chair. I will say I think my order of my favorites goes number 2, which is actually The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Okay.
And then number 6, this one was the one that I just read, The Silver Chair, is my second favorite because the main girl character is way less annoying than some of the other main girl characters in his stories, because he was pretty sexist. The books were written in the 1950s, and C.S. Lewis was very Christian, and so there's a lot of themes of Christianity and also just sexism and some racism. So there are definite flaws, but for me, they don't take me out of the story, which is good. Well, most of the time. But yeah, so let's see. Okay. Favorite is 2, and then 6, The Silver Chair, and then 1, The Magician's Nephew, which is basically the prequel to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then it gets probably number 4, Prince Caspian, and then number 3, The Horse and His Boy, which has a lot of racism in it, just so that we all know. And then my least favorite, well, I don't know, it was fine, was number 5. Did I already say 5? I don't know. 5 was The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
You would not mention that one yet.
Yeah, but I may have called something else book 5.
No, you mentioned, I think, book 6, book 1, book 2. Yeah, you hadn't mentioned that one.
Okay. Voyage of the Dawn Treader, I was really surprised that I didn't like that one as much because I tend to like voyage, like adventure stories, which they all are, but like it was on like a boat and they were, but I just got really bored. And I didn't really like the characters as much. Like they kind of picked the more boring characters from the original story and then added another boring character. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So there's my review of the Chronicles of Narnia. I have no idea where book 7 is going to fit in, because like I said, I haven't read it. But I was very surprised that I was actually able to read the entirety of book 6 yesterday, given the condition that I was in. And I feel like it didn't take me very long at all to read. But also it was only 240 pages or something.
Yes.
With a ginormous font and tiny pages, so...
Yeah. Oh. Dang it.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me.
I mean, technically we didn't actually need to kill that guy, but it would have been nice because it would have led towards different quests.
Is this the same guy that was just killed?
No.
Oh.
Don't
So then...
stand in the... yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, today, because I wasn't able to do any work yesterday, I had to catch up on a bunch of work. Which means that I am now very exhausted. Oh my gosh, but my mom and I, we went to a local walking spot today. And it is a spot that is known for many dogs. And I got to pet 3 different dogs, and I was really happy about it. I was able to pet a Samoyed, which is my favorite type of dog. And they are so fluffy. It was just the fluffiest guy, and I really wanted to take it. Because its owner kind of just walked past us and wasn't like super hovery over their dog. Oh, okay, I got the quest. So he was kind of far away, and I was like, what if I just took this dog? Not that I would, but it was very tempting. And then I pet another dog who I have no idea what the breed was. It was like a kind of a larger dog and looks like a mix of a lot of different things. But was very soft. And then I pet a basset hound named Pumpkin, who was absolutely adorable and very soft.
That's good.
And I got barked at by an Australian Shepherd because apparently the dog doesn't like people who are wearing hats.
What?
Apparently the dog has a bad association with baseball caps, and I was wearing one, and the dog did not appreciate my hat.
Well, I guess it would have severely despised me then if I had been in this situation.
Yeah. No, but the dog, it wasn't like an aggressive, it was just like, I don't know if I appreciate you. It was one of those kind of barks. It was like a warning, like, I don't know, I'm unsure about your existence as a person. But then the dog still came over and sniffed me, which was nice. But oh my god, this Samoyed was so soft. It's so fluffy. I want a Samoyed so badly. They are surprisingly hypoallergenic, given their fluffiness. But they have hair and not fur. But they're one of those, they have like a lot of hair. So you have to be like constantly brushing them, and then a couple times a year they'll have like a fur dump where they'll just like lose like their entire undercoat in about 2 weeks. And you have to like, there's videos online, it's worth looking up for anyone who is interested, of people just with a like a leaf blower type of deal, like standing like with their Samoyed just like outside, literally just blowing off like, I don't know, like piles of fur.
Wow.
And it's very fun to watch.
Your Void Walker is about to die.
No, yes, he is. I'll just resummon him.
You could replenish his health with Health Funnel.
Yeah, that's effort. I don't feel like we ever did this part of this quest line before.
We did.
Really?
Yep.
The first part I don't remember, but then again, as I've said, my brain is not working. So. Oh, I have my 11 o'clock hungry. Hopefully.
As usual.
That. Oh, this is Wasamdi. Okay. I kind of, I have lost the will to think about what is going on in the plot.
Well, we are currently.
I am having this problem with the book I'm currently in, and I've been like reading on and off. I'm really not that far into it. I'm not even 20% through the book, but it's called A Deadly Education, and it looks really interesting. And the premise is really interesting. It's about a school where like basically very few people make it out of this magical school, and the protagonist has like, you know, they have different people have different affinities, like good at alchemy or combat magic, or different types of things, and her affinity just happens to be mass destruction.
Oh.
And so she has to work really hard to just not kill everyone
Oh
all the
God.
time. And it's like a school where like there's monsters literally coming out of everywhere, and there's no teachers, and everything is just like taught by magic, and everything is just kind of nuts. And only like a quarter of the class makes it through to graduation.
Okay then.
So it's like a really intense school. Anyways, it sounds really cool, but I'm just in that point where it's the beginning of a fantasy series, and we're getting a bit of an info dump situation. And I'm a touch confused and a little bit bored, which is not what you want.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to get to like 30-40%, and if I'm still can't get into it, then I'll officially put it down. But I just really want to like it because the concept is so interesting.
Yeah. Had that happen before. That became my problem with Harry Potter after the first 3 books. And though, minus the confusion, I was just bored.
The 4th book, I think, is actually my favorite, but I haven't read it in a while.
Yes, well.
I mean, it's been a year. Because I listened to 5 through 7 on audiobook this year.
I think I might eventually just listen to the whole series on audiobooks, but right now I'm still on an Agatha Christie binge, and that's a lot more interesting than Harry Potter, in my opinion.
Do I have to do something?
We have to just wait for him.
We're waiting for him.
Yeah, he'll kill the skeleton, and our job will be to fight Grandmother Athena again, and her run away in fear again.
Boy.
Which is actually kind of funny. I mean, you spend this whole entire storyline chasing after this one person who's so confident, and it's like, well then why didn't you just kill us right from the start?
Enough.
You want this battle, but you can't hide here forever. Soon as you leave, you die.
So much talk and
Zombie literally has his back to her.
Yeah. I mean, he's the Loa of death. What does she expect to actually succeed?
No. Oh, is that a wand?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, it's technically a dagger, but
Oh,
it's
not
not.
what I want.
No.
Ooh. Also, I think I was maybe allergic to some random hand sanitizer that I came across. I turned in the quest. On Monday, I went again to visit the school that I'm going to
Oh, this chest
hopefully go to next year, and we were out, and when you're out now, you have to like sanitize and wash your hands constantly.
Mhm.
And I think I was maybe allergic to one of the store's hand sanitizers. Because my eczema on my hands has been flaring up so bad since Monday, and I have to have spent so much energy just like, no, we're not itching the hands. We're not itching them because it makes it so much worse. And then I start like picking off skin and it gets really bad.
Ah.
We're not at that stage yet, but it's just like,
That sounds horribly dreadful.
I
Okay.
was cursed with very sensitive skin.
Where is this other chest? Is it inside here? Yes.
Like every other aspect of me, my skin is sensitive. Why are you not auto taking? Okay. I think I have all my scrolls now.
Have you
I
been
completed
opening them?
something. Oh, I haven't checked like 7 scrolls. Hang on.
Yeah.
I have 7.
So do I.
Nice.
It's a little interesting that this time we actually seem to be tied. The first time we did this, it was like 4 scrolls behind.
Yes. That was very strange. It's nice. It's cool to have a new mountable.
Yes, it's also much more obvious than the other one.
Yeah. Where? Who am I? Oh.
Yeah.
Where? Who am I? Oh.
Watch yourself now.
Okay, let me take this.
Okay. Spore, move away from the rare.
Oh, here's another one. Oh, I remember this now.
Tell me if you get this from me talking to this guy. No. Okay. In that case, I will do this.
Okay. Oh, there's a quest I didn't grab. The Zardrax the Empowerer.
We'll go to that after we finish this portion. Because it'll send us into a whole nother side quest.
Oh. And got it.
Here.
How are we going to get out of this one? What are you doing? Your disguise is gone. But why does mine still work? I think this changes things.
Okay. No, seriously? Oh, you were still able to get on. Okay.
Yes.
Um. guess we'll join in on the attacking, since someone is already here.
We also was able to get a haircut today. I mean, a haircut from my mom. Because I've not actually been to an actual hair cutter. What are they called?
Hairdresser.
Yeah, but since I don't even know, probably last December.
That's probably smart. I mean, me and my mom technically still go to a hairdresser, but they literally work out of their house, so it's like not actually at a salon. But
yeah, I mean the hairdresser that I normally go to is I'm not in combat. Okay. Is being really safe about it as far as those things go. Like, she's only having one person in the salon at a time, and wearing masks the whole time, but it's just easier for my mom to do it. We already have the clippers because she's been cutting my dad's hair forever, and I have short hair, so but there is, some skill that my mom doesn't have, that a professional does have. So I've had some questionable haircuts, you could say, between March and now, when my mom has started cutting my hair. In March, when I got home, I just immediately shaved everything off that I had grown, because I hadn't had a haircut in a few months, since we came back here for essentially spring break, and then just never went back to school. And then, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, my hair had just gotten so long since Christmas break, when I had last been home and had it cut professionally, that I just ended up shaving my head, because I was like, that seems easier. It was actually quite nice. I don't think I look the best with no hair, but it is very convenient.
Yeah. It definitely, in my opinion, it was not your best haircut, but it looked very simple.
Yeah. I like with having a bit of hair on top. I think it looks better with my face, but
yes.
Yeah. Now we're kind of back to an older hairstyle that I was going with for quite a few years, and with it just like very short on the sides and longer on top, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it's fine. That's the good thing about hair, is that, like, to me, bad haircuts don't even really exist, because at least my particular hair grows so fast that doesn't even really matter.
Yep. I still have a picture of you somewhere with long hair.
Yes, I did actually have long hair for quite a few years. It was like a life goal of mine to like grow my hair out as long as possible for a few years there, and yeah, probably from 5th until I can't remember if 5th until 8th grade I had long, like, normal, I guess, hair. And that was not, with the density of my particular hair type, just absolutely did not work. I, like, was so hot all the time if I had it down, so I always wore it up. But then by wearing it up, I would, in like a bun or a ponytail, it was so heavy that I would get like neck problems. So then in like 8th grade, I just went short, and I grew it out a bit in my senior year, but then I just cut it again because I can't handle having hair longer than my ears at this point. Ugh.
I mean,
my neck is stiff from this stupid migraine.
I mean, in my opinion, Short hair is definitely more convenient and nicer. I just have the inconvenience of a bald spot that I really have never gotten an explanation for now that I think about it. On the side of my head, that makes it so I have to have my hair going down to at least a little bit past my ears.
That I haven't seen you without a hat on in so long.
Yeah, well, I still have gotten the same haircut for, well, actually,
Ever.
if you ask my hairdresser, they've literally just given me the same haircut consistently for 10 years now.
What am I doing for my level 45 talent point?
Oh, I really got to remember that these things exist.
They're quite useful often.
Yeah.
Also, I hit level 45.
Yes, I hit level 46. Okay. What does this do exactly? Another extend the duration of your damage or time effects. Okay. Haunt.
Cool.
Think about that for a moment because it was an actual spellcasting one, but the passive ability would be relatively useless. Okay, trinkets or
Watch yourself now. I need you. Forward. I alone shall deal with you. It's Herrick. This is it. Either the plan works or we are dead. Dark times for Xandar.
Where on your bar are you putting haunt?
I put that right after Unstable Affliction because it still has a countdown piece.
Oh, okay, I have to move a bunch of. Oh my gosh, this is gonna mess up literally everything.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Will I?
Yes, you will. I have complete confidence in you.
Oh, I guess I'll just use 5 as my. Okay. Oh, we're going. Oh, right, I remember this now.
How are we going to get out of this one? Great Herrick, we beg for mercy. Almighty One, spare us! Mercy? Foolish insect. We will obliterate you as well as Zuldazar. All right. Very well then. Now!
And attack the giant bat.
Poison? What have you done to me?
Now, to be honest, I find their choice of evil Loa slightly questionable. I really thought that it would have made more sense to make the giant spider evil rather than the bat, but to each their own. Admittedly, the
Button
bat.
mashing at this point.
Admittedly, the bat has a rather creepy appearance, but I'll still take a bat over a spider.
But none stand against the might of a Loa.
Yes, Hyreek. I get it. And now you're throwing me to what you think will be my death, but will not be. Do you really think the Bat Loa would be slightly better at judging height? Considering...
The whole, echolocation thing?
Yeah. Well, and just, I mean, we're literally on top of a pile of skeletons. So, he's had to have done this plenty of times before, so why is he suddenly bad at it?
True.
Good. He believes we are dead. We need a new plan. You go on. I will heal. I just
Oh yeah, I can move.
just need time.
And resummon Voidwalker.
To start taking better
Oh yeah.
care of myself.
Then defeat the giant bat. Oh
Oh
really?
no.
I moved
Oh no.
like
Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God.
eh?
This guy's already fighting him, and I just try to actually get a hit in time.
Alright, well that was easy.
Yes.
After Zuldazar, the Horde been next. You dare kill our Loa? We're gonna hunt you down, punch ya, and bleed you dry.
You know, Atina has a scary appearance and a lot of threats to say, but she's not very good at carrying them out. Oh no, I'm going to need to transmogrify this hat away. This is not okay.
Then filming.
36 minutes.
Feel I am getting relatively close to my limit for today, unfortunately.
Okay, well, we're about to go back to where the end is, so we can
Okay.
pause. I mean, we still each got 2 levels, so
Yeah. Like we're doing well.
yeah. We're still probably gonna have to do a little bit of extra off screen. But
We have not if we had not lost those days we might not have had to, but it's fine.
yeah.
You are not to be killing Loa. Well, he killed me first.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to actually there.
Okay, grab these.
My shadow hunters and I gonna scout ahead. I be trusting your technique,
And then just go into the inn.
Next is the Turtoloa.
Yes, well, we'll be doing hunting Zardrax first, but yes, the Turtolo is next. Anyways. Oh, you got a new robe finally.
Yes.
Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're almost at the end of the series. Bye. Oh no. Annie?
Oh? Yes?
Bye.
Bye?